All right, let's try this again. What is going on out there, good people? This is your boy LMD with LMD Trading, where I am living my dream trading. I'll try to get this stream done again. I was trying to stream and record at the same time, and it just hogged up all my resources on my computer. But wanted to get a recap out of the way at the same time that we watching these charts do what they do. Late start for me today. Wednesday is a day that I am working in the mornings, so I'm not able to get any trades done. Didn't get any trades done last night after 6 o'clock, so I had to come in this morning and try to get it in. Trading the Top Step X XFA account again today, second day in that account. And decent little day, decent day. So what I'm going to do is first jump on over into the Top Step X platform. We're going to look at the stats, and then we'll come back over to Thinkorswim, look at the chart, see what the market is doing, and plot those trades on the chart. I don't think it was many trades today, so let's go ahead, let's jump on over into Top Step X, and we are in Top Step X. Let me pull that up on that screen so it's in front of me. And again, I'm usually just looking at charts to execute my trades and to be able to move my stops and my targets. I am not taking any trade or not using these charts to actually plot out my trades, but just to manage them. As you can see up here, we are locked out. I did lock this account. We're up $242 on the day. Balance for this account's $834. Second day trading it, so not bad way to start. Last 2 weeks I've been working on a system that I call the on the right side of the trading system, and that's my goal with this strategy, is just to make sure that I'm on the right side of the trade every time I take a trade. And I think I have the right rules in place to make that happen. Every trade is not going to be a green trade. Every trade is not going to be a home run trade. But what we look for is consistency in this market. And like I said, I think that's what this edge in the back testing has proven to show. It'll really show the more I take trades with it, and the more that it's exposed to this market. The market will expose whether or not a strategy is good or not. So here's what it is. Let's go ahead. Let's bring up the performance stats real quick. We're going to look at these, and then we'll look at the trades. Reviewing trades for February 26th, $242 on the day. Again, this account is locked. I wanted to go ahead and lock this $240 in. I don't want to take a chance. With Top Step, you got to have 5 winning days over $200, and you can request a payout up to half of whatever your balance is. I always say it's not wise to take that payout until you are over the initial max loss limit. This max loss limit starts at $2,000. So for me, I want to keep that cushion, because that cushion is what helps me make money, and it helps me to continue to grow this account. So even though you can request payouts every 5 days, for me it's not wise unless every 5 days I was making like $1,000, and now I'm up 5,000 and I could pull 2,500, and I still keep my max loss limit cushion where I need it to be. So that's just my little soapbox. But today, 100% We didn't take not one red trade. Average winning trade was $40. Nice, nice, nice. Again, 100%. Profit factor was 1. Let's scroll on down. That's today. There's not much really to look at. It's an average trade duration, 1 minute and 9 seconds. If you notice, my old way of trading and how I'm trading now, this number is going to go back to being low, like live traders type stats, because this particular strategy is a momentum based strategy. It's based on momentum. It's based on the market going as soon as you get in it, because as the strategy says, you own the right side. You don't have to wait on that pullback and drawdown. Total number of lots, that meant I took 16 MNQs. Total number of trades was 6. Not bad. Best trade, $90. Worst trade, $23. And you say I was long 3, and I was long 3 in that one. Let's come on down. Come on down. Under 15 seconds, man. We was in a quick one right there. Under 45. You see, these are momentum based trades. Momentum. You want that thing to just go in your favor. Again, on the right side of the trade. Yesterday we made $591.94. That was up after being up $360. We were gonna risk $50 of that. I would have locked that account up $300. Took another trade, banger. It was green, got out, and I locked it. Today, 6 trades, late start. I got the trading after 10:30. And yeah, 242. We locked that one up. I'd rather lock these days up. I could make more money, but why expose myself to the market? And then these were the 6 trades that we took. You notice most of them lot sizes of 3. $93, 31, 27, 36, 42, 25. That home run will come, but we don't need a home run to make money in this market. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna bring that out of the way, and then we are going to go ahead, jump back over to the charts, and then I'm gonna blow up this 1 minute chart right here, and we're gonna take a look at some trades, y'all. Let's see how I execute it. Before we do that, let's take a big picture view of the market from, let's say, 7:30. So around 6:45, we just were basically in chop above what I like to call my second line of defense. We were above that. Once we broke below it, red chart, red background, we are somewhat stacked. That's money. I'm looking for first 1 minute candle to make new lows, and I'm jumping in the market. Again, I wasn't at the desk to take trades during this time. We come over to about 10 o'clock. Market flips green, and notice now these moving averages are stacked just how I want them. 5 minute 10, 5 minute 20, first line of defense, second line of defense, and it makes a nice little run up through this area. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna blow the chart back up for that area because we did take some trades in that area. So let's switch this over to the arrow, and I could have did it from up there. Didn't even pay that no mind, but no harm, no foul. Let's bring it up. Let's see. First trade that I took, 1056. Let's go ahead. I'll blow that up a little bit more. Bring that back over. 1056. That was right on. Oh, we get in a little late. Actually, nah, that's not bad. 1056, and we got in at 21,350. That was the late part. Yeah, I'm getting in almost at the top of this candle. I would have wanted to get in when it broke the high of the candle. Stop is going to be at the low. But got in a little late. Not bad though. And we got out of this at 11 o'clock and we got out at 21,366. 11 o'clock right here, 366, right on the number. So that was the first trade that I took this morning out the blocks, coming in a little late. What I noticed, up, pull back, up. This kind of chopped though, gave a little slight pullback, up, slight pullback. I wanted to be long right as we broke that candle again. 345. I got in at 3.5. So I left 5 points on the table, $10. I had 3 contracts, $30 that I left on the table by kind of getting in a little late. I could have been like, oh, I'm gonna get in late, so I can't take it. Nah, I was willing to put that extra $30 on the table as risk, but nice trade. Look at the next one. We don't take it till 12.16. Patience, y'all. Patience. That's what this kind of strategy has taught me, to be a little bit more patient, kind of wait on the trade to come to me. But let's look at this one. 12.16. Getting in on this candle as it breaks. So again, in this particular rule, I'm looking for a trend again, as the name says, on the right side of the trade. So I'm looking for higher highs, higher lows. On this pullback, you notice this pullback broke the low of the prior pullback. That's not a tradable event. Plus it's below the 10 moving average. Another reason why I can't take the trade. But this came back up. This got on the good side of the 10 moving average. We got a pullback. That right there would have been a tradable setup, because we are now back in trend. We go up, 1 candle pullback. Now this is breaking a rule. I want to see at least 3 candles in my pullback before I take the next leg up. Shallow pullback leads to a shallow follow through, and that's what we got. Shallow pullback. I'm jumping in long, stops on the low. Let's see when I get out of this trade. I get out in the next candle. So I'm in at 398. Yep, I got that right where I got in at. And I'm out on the next candle. I'm out on this candle here, and I get out at 406. So let's see where we get out at. Almost top tick the exit though. Look at that. That's gonna drop at 407, but I got out at 406. So 1 point down. Not bad. Not bad. Again, it did not meet one of the rules of my on the right side of the trade system. Didn't meet that one rule, but worked nonetheless. Had to keep a tight stop on that because of that. And then let's look at this last one. This last one was an old school LMD trade, and I said I didn't want to take any of those because it's gonna kind of skew my results up for trying to see how well this strategy works. But let's look at this last one that we took. We got in that trade at 1259. 1259. We'll come on over 1259. Where are you at? 1259. Got in on this candle right here. Entry 21,245. 21,245. Booyah, right there. And we got out of this trade, same bloody candle, at 5.4. So as this came up, super tight stop. Why? Because red chart, red background, there is no reason that I should be taking a long right here. The smart play is to wait on the short and get back in line. But I took this one because it was at a 4-hour level, and it was the first 1 minute candle to make a new high in this flush. So I was expecting a bounce, and I knew it would be short-lived. And as soon as it went green, stop went to break even. Every time it moved up a little bit, I moved my stop up a little bit, and I just started capturing that profit as it was moving up. Was it the right thing to do? Depends on how you look at it. For me, it really wasn't if I'm trying to stay on the right side of the trade. Clearly, the right side of the trade is bearish. We got a red chart, red background. We are well below this last line of defense. So, yeah, wasn't on the right side. It was a green trade, but wasn't very smart. But market's back over here now. If you notice, I have some different labels up here. These labels here are what helps me to get in a trade. Importantly, I can see that the 15-minute market is bearish right now. I can see where the 15-minute 20 EMA is at. It's at 255. It is way up here, y'all. Market would have to get way back up there to even think about flipping the 15-minute green. And then it has to go all the way up to 382 in order to flip the chart on the 15-minute green. So we are clearly in a bearish state right now. You see, I'm looking at the 4-hour trend. That's going to change. This will start saying 1-hour trend. I'm going to go ahead and get that off. This 4-hour trend is good for, it's good for swing plays. Intraday, I don't really need to know what the 4-hour trend is, so I'm gonna go ahead and change that. This black box right here, this is my trade entry box. My strategy, this on the right side of the trade strategy, I want to know what the prior candle's information is. I want to know what the signal candle is, what I call it. I want to know what the signal candle is doing. This box tells me that. It gives me the previous high of that candle, the previous low of that candle, the range of that candle. I plug in how much I want to risk in the trade. This particular case, I was trying to risk $50 a trade. I plug in $50 and it tells me how many contracts I need to buy. If I wanted to use this candle as my signal candle, when it breaks 21,127, I would be going long, which I'm not in this market, but for this example, I would get in when it breaks that candle. My stop is going to be the low of that candle. And now if that comes back down to the low of the candle and stops me out, I'm going to lose $50. Now it's a matter of, am I trying to get 1R out of the trade? Am I trying to see it go 23 points? Or am I trying to see it go 50 points to get 2R? Smart trade would be right now, though. Look at that. 14.25 is the range on that candle. Now we're following the trend. You would get in on the low. So 21,119, 21,105 would get you 1R. 100. So 21,090 would get you 2R right here, would get you 2R. We'd be up 1R on this trade right now. We would be on the right side of the trade right now. And we would be just about ready to hit target right now. That's the beauty of this system, y'all. It's momentum based. When it breaks the low of that candle after that pullback, you expecting this thing to go. Now it's just a matter of, are you going to give it 1R or are you going to give it 2R? Today, once I was up 1R, I was locking in. That's why you saw a lot of $40 trades, a lot of $30 trades. I'm trying to lock in. Once the trade went 1R, stop, break even. And then I'm going to start kind of chasing it. Look at that, y'all. That thing just tapped 90. That would have been 2R on that trade in 2 minutes. If we were risking $50, booyah, we up another $100. If you look up there right now, though, you do see that I have locked myself out of this account. So I'm not mad at that. I got what I wanted out of the market. This is day 2 in this XFA. So let's keep on working. Let's keep working. But wanted to kind of jump on live. I probably should have did this as a recap, which I'm probably going to go back and redo. As you can see out here in the shop, easy for me to work, easy for me to trade. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna end this live stream because I do want to actually make a video. So that's what we're gonna do.